through the canyon where memories rust. 6-shot iron, ashes in my stride. The deal turned sour, now I got no place to hide. I ride with the damned, I walk with the cursed. The saddle in the saddle, the door's getting worse. Ain't no heaven calling, ain't no light ahead. Just a devil's grin till in a trail painted red. Moonlight dances, bones in the sand. A ghost town whisper still knows my hand. Whiskey runs hot, but it won't cleanse the skin. I hear death breathing, feel him closing in. I ride with the damned, I walk with the curse. A saddle in the saddle, dude getting worse. Ain't no heaven calling, ain't no light ahead. Just a devil's grin till in a trail painted red. Thunder cracking, dirt shakes below. Ravens circling, telling tales they know. My past is a grave, my soul's wrapped in chain. Each town I pass still whispers my name. I ride with the damned, I walk with the cursed. The saddle in the saddle, never getting worse. Ain't no heaven calling, ain't no light ahead. Just the devil's grin in a trail painted red. So if you see me riding, turn your eyes away. There's no redemption, no debt to repay. Just dust and nails where I make my stand. Still riding with the damned.
The sky bleeds red as the sun goes down. A chill wind cuts through this ghost town. Boots on gravel, soul grown cold, on a road back home that's long and old. I pass the barn where dreams once lay, now just ashes and wind-blown hay. Laughter died in the cracked wood beams, now only silence and broken dreams. It's a long road home through the dark and rain. It's a long road home through the dark and rain. Each mile carries trying to return to what I left. Barbed wire wraps where flowers grew. The fence is torn like my truths. The moon hangs heavy, cold and gray. Each step I take feels further away. It's a long road home, through the scars and shame, carving my path through smoke and flame. Dust in my lungs, dirt in my veins, trying to reclaim what still remains. But there's a light beyond the ridge I see, flickering slow, calling to me. If I survive this shadowed wrong, I might still find a peace called home. It's a long road home, through the scars and shame, carving my path through smoke and flame. Dust in my lungs, dirt in my veins, trying to reclaim what still remains. They burned my past, left me in flame. Thought I'd crawl, hang my head in shame. But I don't beg, I don't feel. I ride with ghosts and cold hard steel. Blood on the ground, smoke in the air. You played your hand, now don't you dare. There's no repent, no final prayer. Only fire gonna meet you there. Sky's gone black, the crows all scream. Justice now's a brutal dream. Ain't no badge, just dirt and lead. Just my eyes and what you said. Blood on the ground, smoke in the air. You played your hand, now don't you dare. There's no won't show. You crossed the line too long ago. No saints ride out where I've been. Only shadows with blood-stained skin. Blood on the ground, smoke in the air. You played your hand, now don't you dare. There's no repent, no final prayer. Only fire gonna meet you there. The moon hangs low, my boots stay warm. No mercy rides in this red storm. Ashes fall like a whispered sin, and I won't stop till the end begins. Till the end begins. They said, give up the wicked men, but now they bleed us once again. Every promise turns to ash. Truth is buried in their stash. We scream and shout, but it's all the same. Our cries are lost, they shift the blame. They come like wolves without a chain, feeding greed and stoking pain. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a storm descending with no rest. No escape from this living mess, drowning in the blood we bled. They swore a land of milk and honey, but we live where it's always bloody. We live where it's always bloody. We're just names lost in the feed, silent victims built to bleed. Behind their smiles the lies are sown, feeding on what we've outgrown. We scream and shout, but the sky won't crack. Truth's been burned and won't come back. They come like wolves with fangs revealed, and nothing left but wounds unhealed. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a storm descending with no rest. No escape from this living mess, drowning in the blood we bled. They saw a land of milk and honey, but we live where the nights aren't sunny. But we live where the nights aren't sunny. Will we rise or fall in flame, bound to silence, blind with shame? Break the chain or die this way, our freedom rots more every day. We looked for heroes, but they sold their soul, smiling wide as the darkness stole. They play both sides behind the veil, keeping us divided, doomed to fail. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a storm descending with no rest. No escape from this living mess, drowning in the blood we bled. They swore a land of milk and honey, but we live where it's play games with the shadows deep, but the reapers never sleep. Words we trusted turn to lies, while the smoke fills up our skies. We scream and fight, but it's all in vain, drowned beneath the flood of pain. They circle close like starving hounds, tearing hope from sacred grounds. They are wolves howling for our skin, fangs of power, blood within. No escape, no higher ground, just crimson rising all around. They swore we'd find sweet liberty, but we live in a dark country. Just a cog in a crooked wheel, crushed beneath their iron heel. Behind those suits no soul remains, only lust for more and gain. We scream, we cry, they turn away, the silence louder every day. They feed on fear, on every sin, the nightmare we are living in. They are wolves howling for our skin, fangs of power, blood within. No escape, no higher ground, just crimson rising all around. They swore we'd find sweet liberty, but we live in a dark country. Is there fire still in our veins, or are we shackled by our chains? We pray for truth, but trust is dead, sold for silver, drowned in red. They call themselves the only way, but they're the night that stole the day. They are wolves howling for our skin, fangs of power, blood within. No escape, no higher ground, just crimson rising all around. They swore we'd find sweet liberty, but we live in a dark country. Yes, we bleed in a dark country.
There's a shadow on the ridge tonight. Wind cuts deep in the pale moonlight. Old man Jenkins grips his gun, swears the reckoning has just begun. Mary lights her lanterns bright, claims she saw a ghost take flight. Children shiver, eyes shut tight, whispering prayers through the longest night. Oh, the darkness doesn't sleep, keeps the silence buried deep. Voices lost in winds that bite, no redemption left in sight. Every footstep holds a cost. Truths they swore are long since lost. Scars remain where lies took place. Time won't grant this town its grace. Oh, the darkness doesn't sleep, keeps the silence buried deep. Voices lost in winds that bite, no redemption left in sight. Dog says roosters crow with spite. Drinks his madness through the night. Won't forgive, won't trust the soul. Eyes like coals burn black and cold.
The moon lays low on this crooked lane, whispers drifting like an old refrain. Shadows sway where the corn once grew, echoes of love I never quite knew. Fence posts lean by the weathered barn, rust and rot beneath the stars. Ghosts of labor, sweat and grain, now they haunt this field of pain. Oh, the nights grow long and the wind still groans in the hush of dusk. I ain't alone. A heartbeat stirs in the valley wide. In the still of the night I hear you sigh. Coyotes howl through the frozen air, melancholy rides every breath out there. The road winds deep where the dark things lie, underneath this Tennessee sky. Shattered dreams fill the hallways dust, the windows cry, the silence rust. Once we danced 'neath stars so high, now I wander these halls where echoes cry. Oh, the nights grow long and the wind still groans in the hush of dusk. I ain't alone. A heartbeat stirs in the valley wide. In the still of the night I hear you sigh.
In the still of the night I hear you sigh. Black sky burning, wind howls loud, ash in my boots, death in the crowd. I ain't no savior, I ain't no saint, just a man with a gun and a war to paint. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. On the table, knife in my hand. You talk real tough, but you don't stand a chance. Whiskey spills, the night runs cold. One wrong move and you won't get old. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. Shadows stretch, the reaper calls. Every man falls when the hammer falls. No law, no love, no peace for me. Just the echo of gunfire setting me free. Smoking lead, fire and steel, no remorse, no time to feel. Cross my path, take your last breath. I deal in blood, I deal in death. The moon turns red, ain't no rest till I'm good and dead. But till that day I'll ride on through with smoking lead and a hellbound view. Casting shadows on this lonely midnight road. Wolves are howling somewhere in the woods where nightmares roam. A chill runs through my bones as I wander all alone. There's a toll to pay tonight, and I can't go back home. Whiskey bottles empty, Demons whisper in my head, tales of lost and broken dreams, drowning in a sea of dread. Ghosts of what I could have been, getting haunt me 'neath the pyre. Yet I keep on running, but the past climbs higher. On this lonely midnight road, darkness is my only friend. Wandering through the pain, will this sorrow ever end? Stars above are colder than the heart that I possess. Walking where the shadows go, in a world that's merciless. Rusted travel signs and cinder blocks abandoned in a field. It's a mirror to my life, a broken truth revealed. Dust kicks up around my feet, whisper secrets of the lost. Every step I take tonight adds another heavy cost. But salvation feels so far in this endless black and white. My soul's a tortured wanderer, aimless in the gloom, praying for a dawn that may never pierce the doom. On this lonely midnight road, darkness is my only friend. Wandering through the pain, will this sorrow ever end? Stars above are colder thing than the heart that I possess. Walking where the shadows go, in a world that's merciless. There's a road past the old oak tree, where shadows whisper secrets to the breeze. The devil's hand carved the path, they say. Only fools go walking when the sky turns gray. The church bell tolls, but it's distant and dim, a warning sound for the souls drawn to him. The land lays dry as the cold mist creeps. On Devil's Hollow Road, the lost soul sleeps. Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. You walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fade quiet on the endless track. The wind moans curses through midnight air. No man's been seen, but you feel the stare. The crows keep watch from crooked pines, singing death songs to keep the time. The tales remain though the faces change, etched in bark and the gravel strange. Some say they hear a fiddle cry, playing for the damned 'neath a bloodlit sky.
Once you cross that line, just echoes lost where the lanterns die.
You took your shot, but I'm still breathing. Left me for dead, but I ain't leaving. You built your kingdom on fear and lies. Now watch it crumble before your eyes. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Snow drifts in, the night turns red. I walk the road where the damned have bled. Ain't no justice, just my hand, and I won't stop till I own this land. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Shots loaded, one for you. Ain't no savior pulling you through. You played your game, but now it's mine. Count your seconds, you're out of time. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Dust on my boots, dust on my hands. I gave you time, I gave you a chance. Now the Reaper's got your name, and I'm the one who calls the game. Storm clouds gather on forgotten fields. A lonesome wind that cuts and heals. The ghosts hum low a sorrow tune. Whiskey glows beneath the grieving moon. Cold shadows dance down gravel trails. Echoes whisper long-lost tales. A rusty sign swings in the wind's cry. Broken dreams too hard to deny. In the night where wild things roam, maybe the lost still call it home. A heart gone dark but holding light, drinking memories by moonlight. A blackbird sings from a crooked pine. Secrets carried down the line. The air hangs thick with what won't pass. Every child's joy, every lover's last. Chain link fences guard the pain. Old letters burning in morning rain. Footsteps wander where none have been. A silent prayer for might have beens. In the night where wild things roam, maybe the lost still call it home. A heart gone dark but holding light, drinking memories by moonlight. Yeah, drinking memories by moonlight.
There's a fog that creeps on Saturday nights in Bourbon County, where the moon hides its light. Whispers and shadows in the fields of corn, stories of sorrow since the day they were born. Tucker's shack is falling down. He says he hears the cries from underground. Children laughing, then they scream. Underneath these stars, nothing's as it seems. Ghosts of Bourbon County whispering old secrets only the brave can hear. Hearts beat faster when the night wind moans. In the fields we planted our broken bones. Mrs. Greenwood's rocking chair sways, sways slow. On her porch where the wildflowers grow, she tells of love lost deep in the war, still haunted by a soldier who knocks on her door. Pastor Johnson keeps his church doors closed, says the devil's in the details, and everybody knows. The pews stay empty, but the air is thick with the sins of folks whose hearts turn quick. From dusty roads to the chapel bell, Bourbon County's tales are too dark to tell, and every soul here carries a weight unseen in the silence of the night they convene. With ambient organ swell, cinematic
runs high over Graveyard Hill. The night hangs heavy, the air grows still. Whispers twist through the blackened trees. Each shadow breathes forgotten pleas. Worn out boots on the ghost-tracked road, dragging burdens no man ever told. The past ain't gone, just lying deep, where the roots run wild and secrets creep. Shadows in the pines, they speak my name. A lonesome wail wrapped in smoke and flame. Echoes of sorrow, ghosts of time, here in the valley where the sun don't shine. Rusty chains on a crooked gate guard the house that's cursed by fate. Windows cracked, door hanging loose, where the wind hums songs the dead still use. Silent prayers in that chapel's bones. Candles tremble on sinking stones. Winds cry out like a warning sign, but I ain't alone in these haunted pines. The night holds secrets sharp and wide. Listen close, hear the dead confide. Every fallen leaf, each distant cry tells a tale. Those who die. Breathes deep, the air turns still. Whispers flow through the twisted trees. Every shadow hides old memories. Lost souls drift down forgotten roads, wearing silence like weathered coats. The past lies buried shallow and near, and the secrets in the pines still whisper clear. Shadows in the pines, they call my name. A lonesome cry framed in midnight flame. Echoes of sorrow, ghosts in line. You haunt the valley where the sun won't shine. Rusty chains on a leaning gate guard that house in a haunted state. Windows shattered, doors hang low, where time stands still and memories glow. Silent prayers in the chapel bare, candles flicker on heavy air. Winds of change, they moan and sway, but something here still wants to stay. The night holds secrets dark and deep. Listen close, you'll hear them weep. Every fallen leaf, each distant cry tells a tale that refuses to die.